42,673,000. That's how many lives are being impacted by the life-changing message of Jesus Christ on the Revolution.
That's right. And God has been so good. We're on all these networks around the world sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. And we couldn't have been there without you all.
It's so easy to donate and continue on this ministry. Simply go on to therevolutiontv.com online and click on the donate button. It's so simple. The world needs the revolution, and the revolution is you. Another amazing story about a bunch of high schoolers that played in a band, Devil Ward nods, a lineup change, and 17 years later, they are still around and still true to their guitar heavy riffs. Love it.
Yeah, so which one's the most competitive in Star Wars trivia? And did these guys ever want to change their band name? Here's Disciple.
We actually, Kevin and I both played Star Wars Trivial Pursuit, and it was that close. I mean, we were head to head. We actually couldn't decide. So
yeah,
between me and Kevin,
I'm gonna give it to him, man. You probably read more fantasy novels than I have.
Maybe, but you've read way more Star Wars than I have too.
Yes,
so I don't know.
Let's keep going.
Let's do this.
I'm just kidding. Dude, he's into everything. He's into like Firefly, Lord of the Rings,
Tolkien.
I mean, he knows the backstory to every comic book character.
I'm a comic book
period.
That's true.
I mean, he really knows if it's a made-up story that's cool. He knows everything.
Pretty
about
much
it.
any fiction.
Any kind of fiction that's awesome.
Yeah.
He's your man. I wish there was a cooler story for the name Disciple, but this is really how it went down. Me and Tim, it was a Wednesday night at church. We were going through the Bible. We were trying to look for a name for our band. And we were hoping that we could find some name that no one could pronounce, that every time they heard it, it'd make them go, what does that mean? And we would have some cool answer to that. It means, like God is awesome or something. And we just couldn't find anything at all. So we were like, we had a song called Disciple. And we said, let's just call ourselves Disciple and until we figure something else out. And we've probably been trying to change our name ever since then.
We're still trying.
And it's almost like God just wants that to be the name of our band, so I've given up. We're Disciple. We tried to change it when we got signed to this record label, and they said, no, it's too late. You have too many Disciple fans. So I was like, well, there we go. They weren't any good. I think Black Box was the best one, and that's not any good. Like a black box that's in an airplane that doesn't get destroyed whenever the plane goes down. Cool idea, but doesn't sound very cool.
Okay.
So anybody who wants that out there, I think Starscream is a great name for a band.
Starscream.
It happens to be a Decepticon in the Transformers, but which is a bad guy. So you probably can't. The evil tie-in probably can't be a Christian band with that one. So if there's any mainstream bands out there, Starscream, there you go.